MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and Steven Strasburg starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University, the closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball, great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Miguel Rojas swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Caleb Smith will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
The third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 1 down. So coming to the plate, Andre Dawson. First pitch coming, here it is. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Into the box now, Juan Soto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out to center field. Joyce is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Popped him up. Carter is under it. One down. Settling in now, Brian Anderson. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. 1-0 the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher could get them deep into this one as well.
Outside, 3-0 now. The Nationals had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Birdie is there, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So digging in now, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
This is foul right side. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Weakly hit to third. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31, Caleb.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Caleb Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Anthony Rendon started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 10.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andre Dawson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2. I got the count 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Dawson swings, and this one is hammered to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Reined in, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rojas has it, and that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan. Ethan VR back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Hit sharply on the ground, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Rojas is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back, and that one is gone. In now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. That misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The 2 in the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning. And Eaton digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. The 1-0 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. Standing in now, Andre Dawson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. 2 down.
The catcher, number 8.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Loud contact by Carter, and a ball carrying well to left. And that is off the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe
as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. The 0-1 on its way. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Rojas is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Up next from Miami, Matt Joyce. He'll start off the 5th in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Francisco Cervelli is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Zimmerman is there, and the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Number 2.
Adam Eaton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
On to first, and they get the double play.
The right fielder, number 10.
Ready once again, Andre Dawson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
At the plate now, Gary Carter lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Harold Ramirez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Miguel Rojas is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Sterling Sharp gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here now is Juan Soto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Wilmer Defoe, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's wide, 2-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Zimmerman.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Dickerson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. The 0-1 pitch. That's popped up. Villar ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trey Turner. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Throw to 2nd, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. At the plate, Adam Eaton pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal 3rd right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Nationals on top, 16-2. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Garrett Cooper, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Line drive to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
In there, a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Leading up for the Nationals.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Andre Dawson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Gary Carter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Here's Matt Joyce now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Francisco Cervelli stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Joyce leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Dawson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Yimi Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Defoe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Scooped up. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So stepping in, Steven Strasburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The batter, number 7.
Here now is Trey Turner. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
In now, Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Miguel Rojas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it 1-1.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Miguel Rojas is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Line towards center field, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th.